Hey there, welcome to the channel. My name's Matt. Today let's take a look at the ADVC-55. It's a video capture card back in the day from Canopus. So, just to give you an idea, this device is about 14 years old. Wow. Can you believe it? And if you were to try and find this online now, like for instance, I've got eBay open, and it's one selling from China for $319 Australian dollars. So I think it was $266 US. And it says, one piece consent. That makes no sense. Anyway, we have one here. Let's take a look at it. The reason why I like this item is because I always wanted to know how could I record VHS into Firewire. And this device can actually do it. And it doesn't require drivers, it doesn't require any downloads or any special software. It just works, and that's what makes it really great. You will need a Firewire card on your computer. They do have other versions. There was the ADVC-100, the 110, and I think possibly up to 300. You can certainly try and search for them, but this was the basic model. Taking a closer look, we've got composite out, the yellow for video and left and right for speakers, and S video on the back. We have 6-pin Firewire, also an option for an external power. I don't actually have that because it'll power through the 6-pin Firewire. And interestingly here, we have what they call the dip switch. So even though they all say on, with this number 2 is the only one for PAL and NTSC. So if it changes down, that's for NTSC. And if I change it back up, that works for PAL. The numbers 4, 5, and 6 aren't actually designated for anything. I suppose back in the day you could have designated it with the editing software so that it actually did something. But for what I use it for, it certainly doesn't need to be. So just to give you an idea, like that's the box that it actually arrived in. I'll just put that aside. There wasn't really anything inside the box, just the receipt from 2006. And I'm not sure if it actually did come with like a Firewire cable, but you can easily buy those sort of things. Setup is quite easy. We're just going with the composite out, and it'll go into the composite in. So I imagine the camera's going in and out. So yeah, that's what you'll be looking at. So as I mentioned before, you are going to need a Firewire card, which is about $30 that you can get on Amazon. This is what the back of them look like once it's connected to the PC motherboard. These are two different Firewire cables. You've got 4-pin on the right and 6-pin on the left. Obviously this device takes the 6-pin, which allows it to be powered directly through the cable itself in the PC. When you're plugging in video 8 cameras, digital 8 or mini DV cameras, you will need to use this type of cable, but it won't power the device, so just to let you know. Anyway, let's plug this in. Try and do that through the camera. This is what it looks like while recording from, say, a video editor. As I said, I usually always use Magic's video editor. It's just easier to record with. So that's the ADVC-55. It's a great device if you can find it. As I said before, there's the 100 and the 110 versions. I think the 110 from memory can still be powered by the 6-pin Firewire. Otherwise, as far as if you were recording just VHS, like you just want a composite, you probably are better off finding other devices. I mean, this is kind of just really for nostalgia. So that was the video. If you like what you saw, click the thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe.